I'm going to get hit hard for writing it, but I think it's important that we say it. And not many people are going to like it for it. But the chapter or the area is going to be called The Art of Crouching. That's what I'm...
Crouching?
Crouching, like slouching. Slouching. Maybe that would be a better word.
The art of
slouching.
Slouching.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's what I mean by that. You know, when in the monkey or chimpanzee world, I'm not sure which one.
Yeah.
But in that world, when there is a dominant chimpanzee in comparison to the other one, there is a way the less dominant one would slouch for the more dominant one. I think there is a hand gesture that the chimpanzee does to the other one to show, you are the boss. I am merely, a servant in your world type.
And they scratch each other's backs too.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. Netflix.
I got to watch the documentaries, huh? But when we come in so confident.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're coming in as a CEO that's hired people, if you've led organizations, if you work with executives and you come here, why would I not be as confident as how I was before? People are not used to that category of people. They're not used to that. So I actually had a boss once say to me, Ayo, what makes you think we don't know what we're doing here? I never used those words. I never said you don't know what you're doing here. I never alluded to it, but somehow that was what the person heard from me. Now, keep in mind, when I came into the organization, I was asked to come in and turn certain things around within the organization and help improve revenue. So I'm putting plans and strategy and I'm making presentations. That's what you hired me for. But then I'm presenting the thoughts to you on what we can do, and your response is what makes you think that we don't know what we're doing here. So when I heard that, it planted a seed in my mind. But when I got the feedback from this VP of HR as well, I was just like, these people want me to slouch. Okay, they want me to, you are the boss. You are dominance. This is your territory. This is your field. So I need to learn how to coexist with someone, but still give that indirect communication like you are the boss. So we're not used to that, and we need to learn it. And not many people are going to like what I just said, and you're probably going to get hate mail. I'm probably going to get hate mail through you. Like, how dare he say something like that about us? Yeah. But the reality is, some of my friends that have struggled in particular organizations, they're way too confident.
Yeah.
And could be seen as a threat. People don't know how to work with that. And sometimes I don't even know how to give that feedback to them. In fact, the introduction in my book, I talk about a guy, I gave him a fake name called Tyler. So the person's name is not really Tyler.
What's the person's name?
So the individual, we were on a networking call one day, and he was just sharing his frustration about how he feels like he has to act stupid in his organization just to survive and get by.
Yeah.
And he was very frustrated about that because he's like, I'm sharing my ideas, sharing thoughts, and it's being ignored. And it seems the only time that the attention comes is when I slouch, when I bow to upper. And bow is just a word that I'm using, a symbolism for you know more, you're smarter, or whatever. And I felt really bad because I wanted to share this with him. I didn't know how to share it then. I feel like that's why I need to write this next book, to talk about these things. On one end, to embarrass some people, but another end, just to help people with coping mechanisms to survive.